Hello and assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Osama, and today many people ask me like how what is the process to get admission in US, and what are the necessary links that can be used during the visa process. So I will show you all the links and also the simply way to apply in the universities. And the first step is that you have to classify your universities, for example according to your major. My major is civil engineering and I applied for the BAD. So because you can't apply in all the universities, you have to see where the faculty of your major is more, and the requirements are easy. Every university has mentioned its acceptance ratio. You also need to see his fees, how expensive the city is, because the tuition fee varies on the base of the city, how big it is, and also the average expenses. So because it's easy to get admission, for example as a research assistant or teacher assistant in the PhD. So yeah, the first step, you can make an Excel sheet like I made. I can also share with you if you want. So you have to see some universities. For example, these universities are good for the civil engineering. So I made Georgia Tech, Washington State, Georgia, Kansas State, Oregon State, Michigan State, Iowa State, MIT or Texas. So this is, first of all, you have to, because you can't apply. So I applied, for example, in the highlighted one. Then the second thing, you have to mail the professors. If yeah, you have to mail according to your research. And third thing, you need to know the deadline of each university. It is mostly universities has some universities has for the fall intake December, and because in US there are three intakes, summer, fall and spring. So you also have to check which, like, for every intake what is the deadline. So yeah, and then IELTS requirement or TOEFL or GRE, it is also mentioned. So I will say that if you get 7 band overall and not less than 6.5 each, so you can apply in every university, even in the MIT. So yeah, so if your band is, for example, 6.5 or 6, so your chances sub universities you can't apply, like Georgia Tech, Washington State or something. So yeah, this is, so try to get at least 7.5 or 7, at least 7.5 and above. Then your English placements will be exempted. Then you need to check either if there is a application fees or not. Mostly universities have application fee. Some universities say that okay, for example, if you apply and if you get selected, then you have to pay. So this is the very first step. And obviously for mailing you need a good email to the professor. You can attach your CV and study plan. If when he replies you okay, if he is interested or she is interested, your professor, then she will ask about your transcript, your papers, your IELTS or everything, every document. Then you can send later, but in the first email you can just send an email and ask if they have positions of the research assistant or teaching assistant. So this is all for the yeah, and very important thing. Then I will show you the, yeah, then when you, for example, you get an admission, there are some important links. I will show you each in a short time, and I will also share in the description of my video. You can just easily see what is. So this is a general process. For example, for the students, they get, for the short term they get J1, there are exchange student. For PhD, for master, they get F1 in the US. For example, in China it's X1 and X2, like that. And we are non-immigrant visa. Yeah, so step 1, for example, this is our visa type is F1. Then complete our DS160 form. I will show you, this is the DS160 form. Yeah, this is actually this is no only non, this is the website of this, and you have to select your country and then this code, and then to start your application. Once you start, it will stay for at least 1 month. So this is a separate video, but I'm just showing you right now the link of that. So this is actually all about basic information, and your supervisor and all the your personal information. Then you have to pay your visa fees. For the F1, the visa fees is $185. For the J1 it varies. And then you have to schedule. You can pay your visa fees by different, like if you have credit card, Union Pay, or any like any card that can support dollars, then you can pay your fees by this. Then you have to schedule your appointment. For your scheduling your appointment, this is the general website. You have to select a non-immigrant visa, and then like you have to select from the country where you want to apply. So here, because I am in China, so that's why it's showing in the Wuhan. And so here you have to read all that. If you click login here, so this portal will be open, this one. Then if you don't have account, you first need to make account, and this is a separate video. But this here you apply for the visa. Then then you have to schedule your appointment. There's the same website here. You will, when you go next, you can find your you can schedule your appointment. But here you can, for example, here you can, here on this website you can check how much days you are getting your appointment. Like our visa F1, so you have to go down, and for example, this is Beijing. For example, I'm currently in Shanghai, so I will check for Shanghai. So you can see in Shanghai we are getting our appointment after 44 days. So we have to see what, for example, now Guangzhou or Shenyang, like they are in China, there are 5 centers. So here we are getting in 2 days. So we have to see different options. For example, if we want to for Pakistan, Islamabad or Karachi. In Islamabad we are getting after 14 days. So then you can check anywhere in the world. This is for Karachi, we are getting after, like it will show up here. I think in the Karachi it is not available right now, maybe. So this is to check for the I think 24 days after in Karachi. So it is depends upon different cities how many students applied. Then you have to attend when you schedule an appointment but before, it is also SEVIS fee. Before you apply for the appointment, you need a SEVIS ID that will be given by the university when they issue the I-20 form. And I-20 is a basic document that American universities give, where all the details of your funding and fees and duration and everything is mentioned. So SEVIS fee for the F1 is $350, and the website of SEVIS is this one. You can pay the fees, or if you already paid, you can check here. You just fill your details, and then like SEVIS ID, then last name, given name, and it will give you the pay. Then you attend your interview. During the interview, what documents are required? Before paying the SEVIS fee, you also have to check duplicate, like if the university has already paid for you or not. So you can visit that website I just showed you, and then you can verify. Then for example, now you already schedule your appointment, then you need to take the passport which is at least valid for 6 months. your DS-160 form. You don't take it, but you just fill at confirmation page. One confirmation will come. The fees proof, the photo, your photo. This is also very important. Photo. This is a photo requirement actually. 2 by 2, and you can. I will also paste the link of this, and you can just read it very carefully. And yeah, then you can also use here this photo tool. You can verify your photo if your photo is good. If your photo is good, it will be verified, otherwise you have to adjust that. And for the visa, yeah, these documents are required, and photo, and then I-20, and additional documents that might be your academic transcript, degrees, IELTS score, your CV. Yeah, these are all the then you can try when once you give your interview, if it is like issued on the same day, then you can track your passport here. This is the you have to once you like apply for the visa, you will be given an ID. Then you put your ID here, your passport number and your surname, and this code, and then you submit it. It will give you if it is what status it is. And this I-94 is that form when you while applying in the entering in the US, you can you have to make a record, and this will be used at that time. So yeah, that is all for the that are all necessary links that is used for the US visa. And we can make further videos, and you can find many videos on the YouTube about how to fill DS-160 or how to pay the SEVIS fee and all. So and also I showed you that Excel file. First of all, work on that. This is another Excel file. This is a way to actually start. First of all, you just categorize the universities, their deadline, their fees, their IELTS requirement, their deadline, their GRE requirement, and then you select 3 or 2, 3 or minimum 2 and 3, 4 universities where you get accepted. Then you can choose, and then they will send you the updated I-20. So that is all. If you have further question, I am happy to answer. Thank you so much.